we did a whole lot. Basically, we went from Vale all the way through the Mercury Lighthouse. And now we are here in, we did Kolima Forest before. We defeated Tret. We've revived Tret, which means the people of Kolima are now good again. And I look like I'm a floating head because I'm wearing a black shirt, and my black shirt combined with the green screen behind me makes it very hard to see me. That was bad. Got my tea with me. There's some nice lemon and sugar in some black tea. Very basic, but very delicious. I've been enjoying tea lately. I've been trying to cut back on soda. I drink a whole lot of soda, and it was just like, it was making me feel bad, like really, really bad. But anyway, let me get my gin list set back up again, and we can go from there. Let's see here. Basically what I'm using is there is a goldensun.fandom.com wiki, and there's just a page called the Master List of Gin, and it literally goes page to page what you're able to find from each region. So we've currently got all we need. The next things that we'll be able to find is there is a Jupiter gin, there's a Jupiter gin and a Venus gin that are up next. But now that we are where we are, let's go ahead and retreat, because we want to head to Kolima now. You know, I didn't think I was going to like tea, because I really don't like, coffee at all. But something occurred to me, which is that I may not like coffee because I can't stand the smell of the stuff. We rely on the forest so much, and yet we hurt the sacred tree. Maybe we can work to restore harmony in the forest now. You know, being a tree gives you a lot of time to think. Think about what? Oh wait, no, this is Ply. I need mind read. That's literally going to do nothing right now. I wanted to use mind read. Well, read the man's mind. I wonder if I'd live longer if I were still a tree. Don't blame the villagers for being tempted by McCoy's money. Anyone would be tempted by such a staggering sum. Hold on, who's McCoy? I've been poor all my life. That's why it bothers me that McCoy thinks money can solve everything. But who is McCoy? Trees are so sleepy. I wouldn't mind being a tree. Water never tasted so good. I don't know. Decent, decent cold water, cold glass of water is nice. Always have mine near me. I've got a glass of water, I've got a mug of tea, and I have my big fuck off bottle. Right here. Oh, that looks weird. It's reflecting the green from the screen, and so it's like, whoa, spooky middle bottle. It's actually, it's gold foil to make the D20 design on my bottle, but it's, well, it's not actually gold foil, it's just gold-colored foil. Or gold-colored, like vinyl. But, yeah. Turn into a tree right when the sparkles fell from the sky. When the sparkles start falling again, I'm headed for the hills. Well, hopefully they won't now that we've done everything we could. Who would try to use the holy tree to build a palace anyway? It's not called the holy tree for nothing. You should have been more respectful. Oh shit, that's right. McCoy was the, McCoy boy was our guy, was our dude back in, Bilibin. Yo. I heard we were once called the Gang of Three. Now that she's gone, we're just the Gang of Two. Poor girl. If only we hadn't tried getting those persimmons, she'd still be. We'd never climb on each other's shoulders again. Oh, that's right. I fucked that up. There's a way to save her when she's still a tree. You can push her. And it saves her, but I forgot to do it, so... whoopsie daisy. I can't remember if you get anything particularly special from that. I don't think you do. Just turned into a tree for a while. Can you believe it? Yeah. I know what that means to sink your roots into a place. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone else. Never want to be turned into a tree again. That was terrible. Alright, McCoy, I saved your people. Everything's fine. So now, let's do this. Oh, it's... Oh, sir. Been looking everywhere for you. The curse of the holy tree, you're the ones who broke it. Yes. You're under arrest. Let's go. Lord McCoy is waiting. Hold the fuck up. I'm under arrest? That's not cool. We brought the warriors as you ordered, my lord. So, yeah, I mean, brave lads who saved Kolima. What's your names, then? He's Isaac, sir, and I'm Garrett. I'm called Ivan. And I'm Mia, from the village of Immel. Ah! Damn. Bad cough, but I think I got it out. Isaac and company. Are you know the ones who ordered the curse of the... Are you know the ones that ended the curse of the holy tree? I humbly thank you. I was worried you might stop here on your way back. I want to show my appreciation for your help. I relied on me money, but I forgot about my people's needs. You reminded me of my duties. You know, the ones that I make in the toilet. Because you're a bunch of pieces of shit. As Lord of the Lands, I will do my best for everyone's behalf. Isaac, it would honor me greatly if you'd accept a wee token of my gratitude. I could give it to you, here. But would you no rather choose it yourself? No. Words are not enough to express my regrets in doubting you. Please choose a token in thanks of your service. Show Isaac and his friends the way, my lord. Many thanks to you, and to your companions as well. Visit me anytime. You'll always find a warm hearth here. Follow me, and I'll take you to the treasure room. Lord McCoy ordered that Isaac and his companions be brought here. Please show them their reward. You may select a single item from among these 4 chests. Did you say save scum? Fuck! I oversaved it. Well, whatever. What are the other 2 chests? I wonder. Lord McCoy treasure room. I probably should have just looked this up. None of them are particularly whatever. There's Vial, Potion, a Psi Crystal, and a Water of Life. The Psi Crystal would have been the most useful, but even then, it's not like a massive difference. Yes, I did say save scum. Save scumming is when you save right before a decision needs to be made, with the intent of loading the second after you've made the decision to determine which decision is the best one to make. Like when somebody goes, you only have 1 chance to get it right, 1 chance to get it right, you just go, or I could save right now and then just load and try again if I don't like my results. That's not... Hold on. Where do you think that's a quote from? Where do you think that is a quote from? Because save scumming is just a term. I literally just said it. Oh. I thought you said that I was quoting somebody else, and I was like, that's just a term that people use. Save scumming's just a thing. There's no like nefarious like stealing somebody else's things there. It's just it's a word. Word people use to describe stuff. It reminds me of a thing that I saw earlier today. Somebody had somebody had made a post, and it was like, do I have to cite all of my sources? and then in quotes it said yes with a hyper one, and then the quote had a source, and the source was like Hamlet, Shakespeare, like scene 2, line 93. Just for the word no. Everything's a quote because somebody said it before you. Let's see here. I want to give this nut to Ivan. Is Meg seriously still not home? Nope. I decided to go ahead and play some instead because, and whenever he gets here, we'll just switch over to Valheim, but no. He's running a little bit late because there was like a mix-up with the contractor or something, that he's doing a quote to get some cabinets in or something. Why do I have this old travel vest? Get rid of that shit. And I don't need these antidotes anymore because I have a party member that fixes that. Though the securing delusion and stun is still useful. I don't need the hunter sword anymore. I physically cannot sell the shaman's rod. These herbs are mostly useless at this point. Now that I have 2 healers, I can just switch between the 2 whenever I need them. Boosts PP, which is nice, but everybody who needs Adept's Close is wearing Adept's Close at this point. Let's see here. Bronze helms would be good for the boys. If I really think about it, it makes the most sense to give Garrett the Water of Life because he's the tankiest member in the party. So I could give him the Water of Life and make sure that he's constantly like at peak condition. Any new weaponry that I care about? Do you have any artifacts for sale that aren't the ones that I gave you? Yes, you do. You've got the Blessed Ankh. And the Magic Rod. But that's probably not going to be that useful. Blessed Ankh is going to be better than what he currently has, but I have no money. Like, no fucking money. So we are off. And the next place will also have all those exact same artifacts, so I don't have to worry about missing out on the artifact. I'll just save up what money I can gather fighting out the woods here. And the next place that I come across, we will just blast the shit out of them. I was gonna do it. Hey, bitch. Do you really, really, really wanna go hard? Okay, sip of my tea. I've really been enjoying the tea. I don't know what it, like, I feel better, just in general, having drank tea instead of soda. Maybe it is because I have to go through a certain process to actually make the tea. Are you gonna cross the bridge? Yes. Oh, right, go on ahead. So the reason we couldn't do this before is that guy was a tree. But I feel a lot better, and I think it's because I'm not actually consuming as much caffeine. Even though tea itself has a lot more caffeine, I'm consuming a lot less sugar. And because it takes me a while to actually make the tea, I don't actually make a lot of it at once. I make like a glass and I enjoy it, or a mug, technically speaking. And actually, I probably need to throw, my current glass back into the microwave. It's a little cool right now. But, that's what I need. I need some sort of, like, heating plate to just keep my mug warm while I'm just sitting in the room. That, or I need to, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to invest in getting one of those, like, getting a really nice, I want to invest in getting, like, a really nice, double-walled mug or something. Because then I plan on, like, my real play, holy, like, hello, Weeb Town, let's go. But, some people use candle warmers. I was just thinking that. I was either thinking candle warmer. Well, what I really want to do is I want to get one of those really fancy double-walled mugs. Because I also, now that I know for a fact that I'm going to drink tea and I'm actually enjoying it, this wasn't a poor decision, I want to get myself an electric kettle. That way, instead of having to heat it up in the mug and needing to make sure that my mug is, like, microwave safe, I can heat it up. I can have, like, a pot on, just ready to go, and then heat it, like, have it heated up and then, like, sitting at hot, and then just pour it whenever I need it, and then it stays hot longer that way. But yes, I did find small metal plate that only gets hot enough to melt the wax, so no burned hands. Nyunpa has not eaten in days. He is going to waste away to nothing. Is Nyunpa the, like, cat version of Lunpa? Gems from the sky, blue lights in the north, all omens of disaster. They match legends of destruction described in our oldest scrolls. There's no point in training if the world is going to be destroyed. Maybe it is better to just live happily. How'd you get here? Is the bridge open again? Yeah. Really? Then I can go home to Kolima now? I thought I'd never go home. What with this cursed forest and all? I feel safe going home alone. I hope a monk will escort me. What is this man's deal? Hello. Oh, blue lights in the north, terrifying. A rain of broken stars, a forest suddenly grows. All omens. Oh, this is where I get force, isn't it? Isn't it noble of him to try and save the world by becoming enlightened? Yeah. However, I really do not want to see Nyunpa waste away. I'll train to become a good monk. Then I will save the world, even if I must sacrifice myself. Welcome, weary wanderers. What aid do you seek? I don't need any of these right now, but... The real thing here is you want to read these dudes' minds, since they're basically priests. Since I'm here, I'd like to learn the secrets of Fujian Temple. That won't happen unless I undergo intense training. It's interesting, they're part of, like, the sort of nondescript, like, religion of, Angara. Who is that who speaks to my mind? Young master. Was that your voice I heard in my own mind just now? Yes. I knew it! Follow them, do you not? Yes. I knew it. But you must go through Mongol Forest, the endless woods. The forest itself is a mystery, its paths even more so. No ordinary man can pass from one side to the other. But perhaps I could, young master. You can endure the trials in the waterfall grotto. I will tell you. Will you take the test? Yes. Do not worry. You will be permitted to enter the grotto. Go now, Isaac. Just remember, you're not the only one who can read minds. That's kind of cool. I'm just glad we got our power through, like... You know what this is? This is a fucking D&D party. Like, I said it before, but it's like, we are a party, it's oops all half-casters. Half the party is, like, some form of, like, everybody's an arcane caster of some sort. Half the party is, like, these two right here, like, Isaac is... Well, he's quite literally a knight there. Isaac and Garrett. Isaac's probably either a cleric or a paladin. Garrett is absolutely an eldritch knight. Ivan is probably a swords bard. And Mia is a straight, like, life cleric. I've already heard of your tests from Master Nyunpa. You may enter. Man's got hops. I'm gonna turn my own. I'm gonna turn my AC down just a little bit. I have it up because it is finally getting warm again, but it is a little bit too high right now, so I'm gonna turn it down. And I'm also going to warm up the last of my tea. I almost stood up with my headphones on, and that would have yanked the shit out of my interpreter. I return. Now my tea's steaming hot again. So I gotta wait a minute before it'll actually be safe to drink. Like, having to quickly go and just do like 30 seconds in the microwave to get it heated back up again is not terrible, but it's also like not the most fun thing in the world. Mimic! Still fucking love this music. Actually, against a Mimic, we're probably gonna want to buff first. And drops that. I love that sleet does damage and drops the enemy's attack. Flint, Fever, Gust, Fizz. They revealed the new Spider-Man movie title. What is it? Why'd I use that on fucking Ivan? Spider-Man No Way Home. It's all home-based, isn't it, for him? Because there was Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and now Spider-Man No Way Home. Just let the boy go home. Let that by disaster go home. He deserves it. He's done a lot. I'm gonna skip some of these animations just because it takes forever. When we're doing big ol' summons like this every like 30 seconds, it's a lot of animations to go through. We got a game ticket and a shit ton of money for that, so that's nice. Yeah, but now that we have 2 healers in the party, I no longer really worry that much about over mana usage to keep me alive. So healing items themselves are less important to me now than they were like a little while ago. So somewhere in all of this, there's a gen in here. There's a Jupiter gen in here. Rays of light give birth to shadows, revealing the way. Oof, looked at the official Twitter. What official Twitter? Oh, the Spider-Man one? What's up with the Spider-Man official Twitter? It'll only be released in theaters. I mean... Ooh, new sword. Ooh, very good sword. Who can use that? The 2 boys can use it. Garrett needs it the most, like always. Otherwise, Garrett was still using just a regular broadsword, right? That's what Isaac is also using. Right? Yeah. It'll only be released in theaters. It's not fun, but, you know, we'll see. I'd rather not have to go to a theater in the middle of a pandemic, so... It comes out this Christmas, so maybe, just maybe, we'll luck out. I mean, listen, if I found out recently that because we sell, like, stuff, I technically qualify as a, I qualify as a grocery store worker, and I think that technically puts me as, like, a bracket up from where I was as far as getting the vaccine. So, like, I could become vaccinated soon, which is exciting. Bears! Heat Wave is a single target attack, but I just want to use Flare Wall. Plasma, and she's just got Temper. Everybody else leveled up. Always exciting news. There's the Venus Gin. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to come down here, walk this over, walk back up here, scooch over this way. Yep, fight. I figured these are probably going to be your favorite gens, Megamine, because they basically just like, they look like fat old burbs. Branded up. Weaver. Fizz on item. Got burpees. I'm gonna be really excited when my green screen holder finally comes in, because it's still not here. I checked, and apparently, like, they're like, it's running late. It's gonna take a bit longer than we were expecting it to come in. I'm like, cool. Very cool of you guys to just, like, go ahead and, like, not give me my shit. Hey, there we go. We're getting very close to the point of being able to we're getting very close to the point of actually being able to do some really cool shit with Jin, like changing classes and whatnot. Man, I know making video games is difficult, so like I always just sit here and I go, this is like really cool. Like I'm so glad that somebody actually took the time to make this video game. It's such a good game, it's such a well-made game that like I'm always super happy to play Golden Sun. Like I could play Golden Sun a million times and I would never get tired of it. It's like wherever, like, and I can do the same thing with like a lot of Pokemon games, like don't get me wrong, but like shit, I can play me some Golden Sun. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. Let me go up here. I can play Golden Sun all day, every day, and I could just like constantly be playing it. It's so good. Small rodent birds. What are they called? Dirges. Zephyr boosts agility. Really quick. Then we continue on our journey. Whoops. Actually, no, that's exactly where I needed to go. Whoops. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to go in this way. I'm supposed to go in this way up here. Because this reveals the hidden path. Fun fact, you don't actually have to go and get that fire jewel to do like the thing. The path exists before the pathway has been revealed. So if you take the time and actually go up there and attempt it, there's a good chance that you can actually just get through without actually having to. If you already know where the pathway is, you can get through without needing to do the thing. So like that's what speedrunners do, is they will they already know where this path is. So they will do that path without needing the actual, like, lit up floor. Check and see what's around here first before I go in that door. That feels like the way that I'm supposed to be going, so we're gonna check that door. There isn't any more, like, gen or anything in here, but there might be treasure. Secret of key shall be revealed. Oh, that's right. I actually do need to be right here because this is the Force Jewel. Or the Orb of Force, rather. Give that to Ivan. So now Ivan can use Force. Which is going to be super important in the next dungeon. The soundtrack in this game so much. It's so nice. I'm just having a really good time right now. Just genuinely very, very fun, very happy right now. Drinking my tea, playing my games. I had some air-fried taquitos earlier, and that was great. Oh, you have mastered the secret of the Fujian Temple? Master Yumpa is waiting for you. Proceed to the temple. I'm also really excited for D&D tonight. We're gonna have a really good, I feel like we're gonna have a really good session. Rax is gonna set off some explosives. Excellent, Isaac. Glad to see you have mastered the secret of Fujian Temple. The monks call the power you have obtained Ki. You seem confused, Isaac. No. This has great wisdom for one so young, but I feel I must explain this. It's called Force by the Western world, but it is really spiritual power. I will teach you, as I promised. Use this power to go through the forest. What would happen if you let loose this energy in the forest? Ah, you are curious, no? Yeah? Monsters that wait in hiding would show themselves. You would then try to defeat them, would you not? Yeah. Sometimes you must let go of your belief that fighting solves problems. Monsters are cowardly. They will run once they know you can see them. They are creatures of the woods, so they do not get lost there. And that is important. See, as a child, I just didn't fucking read, like, ever. In video games, I just played the video game and went, that looks cool. So, like, even as this video game is great, but if you didn't actually read or care to try and figure out what was going on, you would absolutely end up into problems. Is there anything that I can get it this way? I don't think so. I think this just leads back to, yeah, that's the way that I can do it. Bears! This is the next thing we need to do. Jumps in there. And the most important ability for us to use in here is going to be this. Punch! So I should probably show this off first. The broken sign reads, North, Fujian Temple, South, Mogal Prairie. So if I run in any direction, right, I get to a screen like this. And then I run through. There's another screen like this. I run through. And I'm right back here at the beginning. So it's got some serious, like, Lost Woods vibes. So the goal is basically, if you use force and you hit these stumps, you force the guy out, and he will take the correct path every time. Because he, like they said, the people of the forest don't get lost in the forest. And so now suddenly you see we're out here. Now, some of these stumps, you can't just hit all of these stumps, because some of them just have other monkeys that you will then fight. But, of course, I'm going to fight all of the monkeys, because we want to kill them. now that so those guys are worth some decent experience, which is why we fight them mostly. Oh, hold on. Push that down first, then come around and push that over. And I want to use catch to grab that nut. And we run all the way around here, push this up. Like, I know none of these puzzles are particularly difficult, but they're just like this game as a game is not actually supposed to be like difficult. I don't know how else to describe it, but like it's not supposed to be a game that you have to sit here and like, you know, really push yourself for. You're really supposed to be able to figure out things very quickly in this game. And I don't mean that in a, oh, this game is easy way. I just mean that in a, like, the game is not about puzzles. It's not a puzzle game. Yes, it has actual physics puzzles in it, which is cool for a JRPG. Like, JRPGs don't have that shit. But it is better if, it's nice that the puzzles themselves are not so ridiculously impossible that, you don't figure out what you're supposed to do. Now, the one thing I'm not 100% sure on is if following this guy actually, like, if you have to do the force thing for the right path to be discovered, or if you have to, or if you already knew the path, you can just go right through it. Similar to the last dungeon that we went through. Like, I'm not 100% sure if going through the dungeon one way or the other is actually, like, more or less beneficial. The next game introduces a bunch of really cool stuff like equip classes, where you actually equip an item, and doing so gives you that class. We had one go down and one go right, which means that the real correct path is up? Or does that lead back out to the... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's not where we need to go. One went right, so right leads to a treasure chest. One went down, so that's the correct path. Apple. Those are a permanent stat upgrade item that boosts attack. I'm gonna give that to Isaac, so now Isaac is, Isaac already has the highest attack stat, so if I keep boosting his attack stat, it gets ridiculous. Like, just by base, Isaac has the highest attack stat in the game. Gonna speed up through some of these fights. Like, ooh, shit, Isaac learned my favorite spell. Isaac learned Ragnarok. Ragnarok is, I think, because I don't think you can get Odyssey in this game, I think Ragnarok is the strongest single target spell in the game. Yeah, even with the worst sword, Isaac still deals more damage. Alright, here we go. Ragnarok. It's a cool-ass attack. I'm excited for you guys to see it. Just shoves a giant sword from the sky down. Gaia is also a really cool attack, but it's not a single target. Forge, then I don't know if they introduced the ability for Jin to run until the next game. But there are some Jin that, like, they will run after, like, one turn. So you gotta do, like, a certain amount of damage to them in a single turn, or else they'll just run away. So, like, you can't spend a whole turn just buffing. There we go, felled the Jin. Which means Isaac now has 3 Jin. We got kind of beat up in that fight, but let's see here. I should be able to just use her mana to heal. Because this is the big thing is, yes, Isaac can heal, but he has very, very little synergy. So it takes him a long time to actually heal using synergy. Or rather, uses up a lot of his synergy to heal. Whereas Isaac, or Ivan and... Mia have a shit ton of energy. Nice. Spear takes nice damage. I leveled up again. Need to lower my mana usage a little bit. At least on Isaac, just because he's still very low. Please. Oh, we've seen this fight. We've seen this fight play out several times already. I don't need to keep seeing it play out. What did the new Jin that Isaac got do? Quartz. Oh, revives a downed ally. That's actually really useful. The problem is I don't know when I'll actually use it in an actual fight. Here's the thing is, even, like, our actual physical attacks, typically speaking, deal as much damage as a standard, like, if you take the time to constantly make sure that you have the best gear, your physical attacks deal almost as much damage as your synergy attacks. Okay, so down and left both have something for me. Okay. Left has a puzzle. Well, that's wrong. That's the rest. Oh, wait, no, it's not. That doesn't have to be wrong yet. Listen. Still push it this way. I just have to. Whoops, that's force. I move the rock up. And forward. Check this chest, and it had the Elven Shirt, which boosts agility, and we give that shit to Garrett almost immediately. Because, goddamn, Garrett, you can't do it, can you? Hey, that elven shirt put Garrett up in front of Isaac. Now I can get close enough to force this stump. He just goes right over there. I'm gonna listen to anything this time. Yeah, that elven shirt's doing Garrett wonders. He's still not faster than Ivan, but alright, that's enough to listen to the music. Let's get to the fight. We won't get a good party healing spell until like near the end of the game. There is a good party healing spell, like a full party heal, but I think we don't get that, which I think it's Wish, or is it there's like a version of Ply that gets everybody. But we don't get it till like very, very, very late in the game. What's that sound? What? Big ape, killer ape appeared. And the party. Buff attack. Buff agility. Debuff enemy. Just a really good starting turn. Protective aura plus agility up. Plus attack up now. Followed by Sleet, which lowers the enemy's attack now. Then we follow up with all of our attack gen. Except for resistance, I want resistance. And Fizz is good for healing. Hey, and he did get wrapped in delusion. Shit, that's a good thing I chose to heal Ivan. I don't know what it is about the fucking dudes with the like they always go back against Ivan. I'm gonna do that just so I can set it. Kieran summon, Gust, and then Nerid summon. I know it's not gonna do anything this time because he's not dead, but you know. Kieran summon. Gusts douse. Nerid. And then now we have these two. Sebile, the great mother of the earth. You're gonna use Heat Wave. Procene. And I guess apply to Garrett. Bird. Bird, 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 bird. I like this guy. I have no idea what to call him, but I like him. He's like a weird grass toad. And hey, they killed him. Nice. And we're through the forest. We're making good time. These enemies are actually not going to be like weaklings, so we probably want to just spam strong attacks. Actually, they weren't that much stronger than what we were expecting. Xian. Let's see here. What do we have to look forward to as far as Jin in the next areas? Mist is in here. Corona is in a... Oh, no. Well, everybody. We gotta go get Corona now. We've seen this fight. We've seen these enemies before. Too far north? Where do I need to be? World map, just north of Xi'an. Oh wait, no. I'm not. I gotta go across the bridge. That's what's next. I actually have to cross the bridge to get to where I'm going. Quake Sphere, yeah! Playa is just a better cure. It's kind of ridiculous how much better it is. This little island right here across the bridge holds Corona. It's just a gin, but I think it's silly. I think it's silly. Why do you know doubts? Oh, right, because I gave you the doubts drop. Right, that's a thing in this game. That's 85 damage. Fortunately, with everybody's attacks. Volcano does 54 damage to me. Granite, followed by Fever, followed by Resistance, and Heal Isaac. Cure and Summon. Zephyr and Sleet. Fair Wall. You're in. There we go. There's Corona. Mars Jin Corona joined your party. And then we'll be gaining one more Jin right up ahead inside this town. I headed straight for Corona because I thought it was funny, but because haha, virus joke. But this ape is a little bit stronger than some of the other enemies. But there is one more that I could have gone to inside the actual town. I just didn't go to it. That's right, I remember now. You gotta talk to this lady, because if you do, you make her spill her water. Then with the puddle on the ground, specifically in this location, you use frost. And it forms an ice pillar. And then bam. That's our new Mist. That's Mist, our new water gym, which helps put people to sleep. The warrior should visit Master Fei's school. You'll be surprised. I must get water again. This work is hard on my back. Well, let's read everybody's minds. 'Cause that's what we do when we're just alone. We read people's minds. Just carry water every day. I can't stand it. Xi'an is the village of the Kinu. Kinu means silk. Silk makes the best cloth. But many people come to know. I hope many people come to know the silk of Xi'an. The mulberry harvest is over. Now there is much food for the caterpillars. The cocoon trees will become silk. Merchants will buy a lot when they come. Soon Master Hammett will come. He will buy much silk. Uh-oh, we got a reference to Master Hammett. Farm work is very hard. Warriors have no idea how hard it is. Farm work is hard on the shoulders. It's hard on the back, too. Woo, ha, cha. Price of his hell, kid. Breaking trees with my hands hurts me very much. But it does not hurt Master Fei. He is a great master. Oh yeah, kid? Check this out. What happened? The tree jumped on its own. How's them apples? Aw, doesn't change their text. The Kung Fu is strong. If you go to Master Fei's school every day, someday you will be strong too. Martial arts are very popular in Xi'an. All warriors should learn martial arts. While we are here, we will buy. Is there any artifact armor? Ah, yes, the China dress comes in at this point. And the only person in the party who can equip it is her. It's expensive as hell, but it's really good for her. And you've got weapon. You've got what's an Ankh? Which is better for him than the Elven Rapier. Is there anything else that you have that I really care about? I don't think so. Would you have any new actual weapons? Yes, the Battle Rapier. That's new. Technically a better weapon than the Ankh. Damn it. Okay. Well, what I can do is I can do this. I want to buy a... let's see here. Yeah, because I think the Battle Rapier is going to be the best item for all three of them. That's 153 for him versus 156, so yeah. They're a massive difference in price, 300 each. Yeah, I don't have any extra money right now, but what I can do is, what I can do now is, now that I've got the Blessed Ankh, I can just give that to Mia and sell Mia's old Witch's Cane, Witch's Wand. Anything else I want to sell? I can sell all my antidotes as well, I suppose. There's definitely no reason for her to be carrying antidote, considering she's literally got a spell that heals that. Don't need the broadsword anymore. Don't need the Adept's clothes anymore. I'm trying to think. I want to hang on to any lucky medals that I can get my hands on. I'm surprised I've still only got the one right now, but... Can you petition to make screenshots of Shelly's face as emojis on your stream? It's possible. The only problem is that I can really only have like one emote at a time. Well, I can technically have one emote in each tier slot right now until I have more subscribers. Also, Blake, if you are available, I can switch over and we can play some of Valheim instead. I was just doing this until you finished up with your stuff. He's still using an old broadsword, so I'll swap out his broadsword for the Battle Rapier. Alright, so that'll be where we finish up with this for now, but don't go anywhere, everybody, because we're not leaving. For those watching on YouTube, this is going to be the end of the is going to be the end of the gameplay for Golden Sun. Thank you, everybody who came out to today's Golden Sun stream. This was kind of later than I normally do it. I normally stream at around 8:30. I thought we were going to be playing earlier, but some stuff happened, and so Valheim had to wait, so I decided, why not? Why not just go ahead and pull out some sick Golden Sun action while we waited? But anyway, if you want to go watch Blake and I, Velociipache and I, play some Valheim, I'm sure that's somewhere on YouTube right now as well, for those watching the YouTube VOD of Golden Sun. For those who are live right now, let's go ahead and we're going to take a quick break. Stream's going to go down just so that I can separate the actual live streams and change the title. And then we're going to pick up with Valheim. So thank you everybody who came out. I've been Paladin Null. This has been Golden Sun. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.